20 years I rode. I maintained order. I enforced the law. And I kept the highways safe. But I left that life behind. Only to lose that which matters most. So what's a man to do but return to the only thing he knows?
I know, it's a new pointless transition between these scenes, but I like it. It's a new pointless transition, and it took me way too long to do it. But I like it. Look, I'm going to do it one more time so you can see in case you missed it. Ready? Oh, yeah! And then back to the game. I like it. Franks, you get Obi's dead wife's name out your fucking mouth.
You know, usually I kill men for doing wrong. But in your case, I'll make a goddamn exception.
It's easy enough. I don't know her name. How do you not know her name? How dare you, having watched Obi, not know his wife's name? How dead is Obi's wife in canon? Very... The snow's gone! Oh, praise Jeebus! The snow is gone. No, she's very dead, I'm afraid. Aww. Yeah, nothing from MSO. Oh god, Mr. Colt, I would be interested in meeting up and discussing your investigation services. Let me know when you would be available. Constance. Oh, this is the lady we bumped into at Emerald Ranch. Let's reply.
Dear Constance, thank you for your message. I was out of town over the weekend, but I'm back in Saint Denis now. If you'd like to meet, I'm happy to come to the ranch, to Emerald. I'm around for the next 3 hours. Kind regards, Obidiah.
It'd be really good if you could choose like a default text for your character that gets saved. I don't know how hard that is. Probably pretty fucking hard, I would imagine. Kareem said hello to Mr. Obidiah. It pleases Kareem. Oh, Mr. Obidiah, it pleases Kareem to hear that you have returned. Please come see Kareem at your earliest convenience. Kareem Hassan. Salam alaikum.
Well, what a dick piece. Let's go.
Probably just an int flag on the character row. Get to it, Mr. V. Kareem is but a small man.
Yeah, I reckon I get a tight spiral on you.
Also, hey, Whitefire. How you doing? Now, the trouble is, chat, because it's early in the day, the server can be a little bit more Wild West. Oh, he comes from a land from a faraway place where the caravan camels roam. It's flat and intense. No, wait, it's flat and immense, and the heat is intense. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home. Oh, they come from the east. Something, no. Something. There you go.
Well, let's undo my shirt a little bit. Little pop a collar. Here you go.
Just moved house. Oh, fucking hell, yes. I like moving house, but also I don't. Do you know what I mean? Please, come closer.
Oh, that's too close. A little too close.
I like moving house. No. I like the feeling when it's done. You know what I mean? Like that moment you flop in the sofa in the new space when the move is done and you like get to have that first coffee or the first takeaway or whatever. That moment I like. Because ultimately, right, you move house because in theory, if it's a nice move, because you're moving to a better place, one that, you know, you like more. So, in theory, that moment should be good. I can't tell if his shirt is unpopped. There we go. It's never done. I mean, yeah, if you're inefficient. Yeah, if you're not good at what you do, then yeah. The last time I did a major house move, right? The last time I did a major house move, everything was unpacked the day of the move. Go f*** yourselves. They don't fuck about. They don't fuck around, chat. I don't stop until it's unpacked.
Karim is sleeping. Oh, no, Karim.
Yeah, well, now you have no back. That's got nothing to do with my move. I don't know when I don't know what I'd count as my last house move, I guess. Kind of when I sold my old place, but I'd already pretty much moved most of the stuff out. And I barely had anything in that house anyway.
Yeah, you can blame it on the dog. It's fine.
God, this game's gorgeous. I'm so glad the snow's gone though. So I'm hearing you'll come help me move. No, but I can extol the virtues of hiring a moving company that will pack everything for you. Didn't you move with Millie to this current place after selling your old place? Yeah, but it was all kind of piecemeal. Like it wasn't a house move, if you know what I mean. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-boom. Still counts. I mean, yeah. But like, we didn't even get a moving van for that, really. Well, a moving, you know, like large moving van. I just shoved it all in a rental van. But that's probably the most relaxed move. Well, I say relaxed. The circumstances under which we had to move were fucking dreadful. But because it was two places that were both ours, and there was no time limit involved, it was like, oh, you know, pop over to the old place today, get a I don't know, side table and some plates because we're passing. I tell you what though, Major, right? Talking of having to move under time pressure. Don't trust this guy.
Howdy.
trust that dude. I'm half expecting to find a detail with a body. Yeah, talking of having to move under time pressure. The mattress that is currently on the spare bed here. Is like, I think if you were to buy it new, it's about £1,000, the mattress. It's like a super Tempur-Pedic memory foam magic bullshit mattress, right? I got it for 50 quid. Because I needed a mattress. Well, I needed a new bed after the divorce. Because my ex took the bed when they left. So I needed a bed. Went on like probably Facebook Marketplace at this point, right? And it was basically a couple who had been renting a place who had to move like immediately, and it was the day of their move and they couldn't get rid of their bed. So I got the whole frame and the mattress for 50 quid. And it's the best fucking bed I've ever had. I know, right? I mean, bad for them. Fucking mint for me. But yeah, I always think if you're moving house, it is an extra cost. But like in the grand scheme of buying and selling houses, it's not much. Like if you just, I don't know, pay a little bit less or a little bit more for the house to put it under the mortgage or whatever. But last time I did a big move, it was an extra 300 quid. Which when you're already paying about, I don't know, it's probably about 1,800 quid or something. You know, it's not a ridiculous amount for them to completely come and pack up the house, including disassembling all the furniture, packing up all the kitchen into boxes. Literally, we did nothing and they packed everything into the boxes and unpacked them all at the other end. Worth every fucking penny. Yeah, 100% worth every penny. It's a bad time of day to be following a man. I'm not sure if that's the same guy that nodded nervously at me, but I feel like it is. Hey Danson, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Lost him in the shadows. Well, this guy came out of a side alley in Saint Denis, nodded and did like a /me, something like nods nervously at the man. So I kind of just half keeping an eye on him, but I think I've lost him in the shadows. Then you must become the shadows. It's only a few ways out from there. That would be amazing to have smoke pellets that you could throw on the ground and just be like, I'm gone. Update, please, on the story. So at the moment, Obidiah is he's ex-law. He tried to be law in Monroe, but he couldn't. He kind of couldn't put up with the organization, so he's essentially branched out. Oh God, you're good, Jay. Oh. This is why Obi is the best fucking character in the world. And we just came across this guy in Saint Denis who nodded at us nervously, so now Obi is just taking an interest. Oh yeah, I forgot Obi carries a sawn off. No, unfortunately, there is no. You can't change the run stance. This is great. I love this shit. But Saint Denis is a fucking nightmare for tracking folk, because there are so many like, even though on the map there's only certain entrances and exits to alleyways, you can go in one alleyway, go up some stairs across buildings, and then out of another alleyway. You can get across on the rooftops across certain buildings, so it's not in and out. It's an absolute fucking rabbit warren. But this is the annoying thing. Like, even if Obi, I mean, I could have caught him already if I wanted to, but I can't do anything. That's the difficult bit. Thank you for the follow, Speed. Welcome on the adventure. Time to go get our horse, I think. Howdy, Haggis. Also, if you're a streamer on Ranch and you didn't see, I've dropped a little guide, a little video guide on how to register your streams on Hasroot. Is that him? I feel like that's him. Could just be an NPC in the same outfit, though. It's kind of hard to tell. Do not miss the snow, chat. Okay, that's an NPC. Oh, Saint Denis is rough as fuck at night, man. I hate it. You sure? Could be a ghost. That's true. Maybe it's a ghost. Like, look at all these stabby alleyways. The stabby ways. Seems like a night out in Glasgow. Oh, it's time to bring out Charlie Duke. Wait, Vida, have you ever been around for Charlie Duke? I fucking love Charlie Duke. But hopefully these daytime Red M streams chat should be more commonplace now, because I wanna get back on it. It's good content, and I enjoy it. Oh, Vida, I think you'll like Charlie Duke. Depends if you like psychopaths or not. Fuck, still need to raise that ticket.
But you can't beat Obidiah. I do enjoy Mr. Dyer.
You hope Vertigo will come back as his cop? I haven't played much with Vertigo. I role-played with him a little bit on Wild. He was one of the guys that Obi would occasionally be chasing or have interactions with. I did have a great scene with the Wallaby Kid over on Wild, and one of my favorite scenes is as Obi. Obi had basically been interviewed in the press as one of the Saint Denis detectives, and he'd said something disparaging, I think, about criminals like the Wallaby Kid who Vertigo plays. Basically saying that, you know, they're not good enough criminals. Be better criminals. And then Obi was doing guard duty on a train as it came into Saint Denis, and the Wallaby Kid and two others rode up on the back of the train. So Obi kind of held them off from boarding the train, not by shooting, just having his rifle out. And the Wallaby Kid aimed back, and they had this kind of standoff, and then the train pulled into Saint Denis and stopped, and the gang surrounded the train driver and were giving him shit about a friend of theirs or something and started beating him. So Obi waded in, and he was the only cop around, and it turned into this Mexican standoff with Obi and the three gang members all sort of pointing guns at each other. And Obi just got, basically, no shots got fired. Obi talked the whole situation down, and while everyone was having guns at each other, Obi was like, I can't remember what the train conductor's name was. Just say Martin or something, or Mr. Smith. Obi was like, I think maybe you ought to get back on your train now, Mr. Smith. And he got on the train, and the train left, so Obi got him out of there, and then managed to just basically talk it down until the Wallaby Kid and the two gang members rode out of town again. It was so good. It was such a great standoff. And the perfect example of how not shooting is infinitely more interesting than shooting. It's a great little standoff. Jay, the Charlie Duke scene where Marcus started to slip through the voice as he talked to the cultist, I'm pretty sure raised the dead. It was immaculate. Aww. Thank you, Sway. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun playing Charlie, who is really Marcus, and deciding, like, it's a conscious choice. Like, where am I going to let Marcus bleed? That was a lot of fun chatting with that cultist. So have we got much cash on him? No, not enough to worry about. Look who's dipped out again, chat. Oh no, is that still him down there, or did he dip into the alley? I think he dipped. Yeah, that's somebody else. He dipped into either the alley or the gate here. I don't know who this player is, but it's fun. I like a good game of cat and mouse. But yes, I must. At the end of stream, can chat shout at me to raise a ticket about Marcus? But I'm also conscious because Obi knows that Mary gets... Well, if Mary is still living at the same place, Obi only knows where she used to live when he knew her. But he knows that Mary's constantly getting people hanging around. Oh, no, wait, no. Where was... Wasn't there another place up by the gunsmith that Mary said? I'm trying to remember now. Is she up here behind the gunsmith? Like between the bank and the gunsmith on that street back here? Or is that somebody else? It does get hard at some points to remember exactly what you know by the tailors. Oh, okay, Obi doesn't know where you live then. He still thinks you're down by the telegram office in that case. Yeah, it does. Sometimes it's like, wait, hang on, what does my character know? I love that this guy is apparently afraid of Obi for some reason. Hi, I'm new here. Do you do funny voices? No, I only do cereal voices, Ethelfred. Rice Krispies, Cheerios, Shreddies, etc. And say Sad Ghoul, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. I just kind of want this guy to stop running so I can have a chat with him. I'm not like, Obi can't do anything. He's just intrigued. This, again, is the problem with Saint Denis. Unless I'm prepared to give chase on foot. Which, not being law, I don't really want to be running into blind alleyways in Saint Denis. Yes, very much, Sad Ghoul. I would say Ranch is one of the top 3 Red Dead roleplay servers, 100%, and I have pretty much played on all of them. And the thing I would say about Ranch is it's good and it's only getting better at the moment. Like all servers kind of go through little life cycles. There he is. Don't know if that actually comes out here. But right now, Ranch is very much on an upswing. Enjoy stalking. See, I don't know if he's trying to lure me in, but Obi's not going to go in there. I ain't no fool. Yeah, Ranch is super popular at the moment. Just before Christmas, I think 1 or 2 big streamers poked their faces onto the server. I just think in general Ranch is getting very popular. Like you almost can't get on now. I'm genuinely gonna have to start thinking about paying for priority if I want to stream later at night. Yeah, pretty quick. Sad ghoul. I would, for 116, you should probably, I don't want to, you know, don't put words in my mouth. Wait, that's not the right thing. I don't want to, you know, don't take my word for it, but maybe 3 days, 72 hours maybe. As Lucius Alabaster. No, I haven't bought Lucius to ranch. He needs his violet, really.
Howdy.
Hello?
Here, reason you running from me?
Wait, you're chasing me.
Well, you
Running
can't.
because you're chasing.
You came out of an alleyway up there looking like you'd seen a ghost and disappearing off. I was curious as to what you're up to. That's all.
You a lawman?
No, I ain't a lawman. Would it be a problem if I was?
Oh, no, it's no reason. Just walking around the city, not doing anything illegal. I
Well,
would never.
I can tell you this, I ain't a lawman, but I also wasn't born yesterday, son.
Oh, I'm just not insinuating that.
Man comes sneaking out of an alleyway and then runs from a man he thinks is law. Either means he's late for church or doing something he shouldn't.
The first one, late for church, which is there. That's where I'm going.
Oh, well, why don't I escort you over there? We'll say hello to the priest, see if he recognizes you as one of his dear parishioners.
Sure. Me and Father James. We go way back.
Oh, yes, Father James. He's a good man. What's your name, son?
The fella. It's Percival.
Percival.
Yeah, Percival.
Huh.
Yeah, like one of the knights.
Now, tell me, Percival, if I go digging around in these alleyways you've been in, I ain't gonna find something, am I?
No, it's just... I'm a salesman, you see.
And what exactly is it you sell besides horse shit?
Cigarettes here and there.
I might not be law, Percival, but I do care about Monroe. I don't take kindly to people dicking around in the city.
I'm not... I mean, I could say the same to you.
Well, that's true.
Chasing innocent people, through the streets. Oh.
Well, I will leave you to your prayers there, Percival.
Oh yes, me and the big guy have a lot to talk about.
I imagine you do.
Yeah.
Well, don't need to run away when you see me now, okay?
Oh, I won't. Now that I know you want law.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to worry about.
Well, you have a good day there, Percival. And be careful
Yeah,
in
you
those
too.
alleys.
Oh, I will. You be careful in those alleyways as well. Oh, jeez.
Oh, he's doing the prayer emote. That's great. See? Is that vigilantism chat? I don't know. Just had a chat with the man. Hope I run into Vertigo's character. I mean, I hope I run into any good characters, to be honest. I love it, chat. I love it so much. Sounds like a rainmaker. I like thunderstorms or wave sounds to go to sleep. I like sea waves. I like just people waving. Words very much are the best weapon. Like when Obi was like a well-known lawman on Wild, that's kind of what he was known for. He was known for being very fair, but also just wordy, right? He would just talk people down rather than having gunfights all the time. Huh. Weird. That's interesting. All of my stream deck buttons, or all of the command line buttons, seem to have stopped.
Well, that's no good.
I might have to relog.
Well, shit.
Is my internet any better today? No, it's been hit and miss still. Right, I had to bounce the router right at the very start of stream because it was being a dick. Also, hey Manic. I couldn't remember if I said hello, but hi Manic. Yeah, I have to. I don't want to quit all the way out. Although I could, to be honest, because the server's not busy at this time. give it a go. This might not help though. Oh, yeah, that's not even taking me out to the... Well, yeah, we're gonna have to fully relog. Da 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 da. Yay, copyright claim released. Yeah, fuck you, YouTube.
I got the licenses for my music.
What a fun little chase through the streets of San Denis. It's kind of a good job I wasn't luring it. We wouldn't have got Percival, to be honest with us. Just be luring, don't put your badge on. That's the trick. My back feels better, chat, and then I remember I've taken painkillers. Oh, are you okay, game? I've been in servers where that's against the rules. Yeah, I'm not sure on Ranch whether or not you have to or not. Probably, I would think. Oh, it's weird. Okay. Okay, I'm working again now though. Alright, we have to go and get our horse again. But at least it's daytime. I was going to say we might have to take Obi fishing to get some money, but Obi's not the one who's short of money. Go check our telemograms. You got shells for the large gun? Oh yeah. 37 of. Or do you mean the repeater? See, you say large, and my head immediately went to large bore, meaning the sawn-off, as opposed to large length, the rifle. All those non-refundable deposits. Obi isn't an investigator. He's actually running a Ponzi stream. It's today a short stream until yeah, so I'll stream till 5 today, and I'll have an hour's break, and then we'll be back on the main channel. And also, chat, I've it's not a major thing, but I have changed the tip page back to Streamlabs because I didn't like the way the fourth wall thing worked. Because the fourth wall donations that some of you guys did last night, it's weird because I gave away 2 hoodies. My account on fourth wall was like minus $76. Which is weird because I pay for the hoodies when I create the giveaway link, so I don't know why it goes into minus, but anyway, it goes into minus because I've given away hoodies. So when you guys donated, it came off of the balance rather than a separate pot that was donations. So that's fucking a nightmare for me to try and track. So I've just pushed it back to this. It's exactly the same thing. It's just back on Streamlabs. And I think I updated all the links, question mark. Why is it not called donate here? God damn it. Is it tip? Yes, I have updated it. Good. Just haven't updated the Stream Deck button. There we go. So yes, should all work now. Which annoying means I think Alex £1.50. I think Alex created an actual button that like with a WebSocket and stuff that just goes and donates £1.50 for. I don't even think he has to do anything. I think it just does it. Although now the URL has changed, so maybe that will still fuck it up. You get insurance money? No. That's money that is to cover the insurance payouts you've already had to pay. So, no, keep your money.
Keep your money.
But looping back to Vertigo's character, I don't know if Vertigo's coming back, is he? To Ranch? I know, I think, and this is only sort of, you know, whispers and rumors. I think Vertigo came and tried out Ranch because there was a rule change on Wild, which wasn't very popular. So a few people were like, oh, let's go try out another server. So I don't know if he's actually going to come back to Ranch anyway. But I don't really have... I'm interested in playing with Vertigo as a player again. I kind of don't really care how big a streamer folk are. Or, to be honest, a lot of the time, the bigger a streamer a character is, the harder it is to roleplay with them, because you just get into the meta bullshit between stream communities, and I have no interest in it.
Howdy.
Howdy.
You work here at the stable?
I don't know. I'm just literally waiting for a friend.
Oh, okay. Well, if you see a very nervous English man in a gray waistcoat and white shirt come by, just be careful. I think he's one of them, you know, criminal types.
Okie dokie, no worries, I will do. Thank you for the heads up.
No
Appreciate
worries.
it.
You stay safe.
I will do, you too.
Oh, Thunderbolt.
Wait, can you go out the... You can go out these doors, okay. Was that you, Zefta? That was fun. I enjoyed that. You thieving little shit. Dun, 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 dun. That was a lovely game of cat and mouse. I enjoyed that very much. Just selling cigarettes. Yeah, what you gotta be nervous about, huh? Why are you nervous selling cigarettes, Zefta? Huh? Why so serious? Wouldn't have anything to do with that crate I found in the alleyways that have been broken into, would it? Percival?
Hey, you got a lot to discuss with God. How about I personally introduce him via the medium of a shotgun to the face? You find he'll get awfully chatty.
Crate? I wish. I will retain Obidiah's healthy skepticism of Percival. Zefta, when you tried to think of a name, that's /try, right? In fact, while nobody's around, I'm going to give it a go myself, because I'm not exactly sure how the syntax works. So I do try, think of a fake name. Has tried. So is it always has tried? Has tried to roll a 6. Has tried to roll a 6. Okay, so it's always has tried and then whatever you type. So has tried to think of a fake name. Okay. So it's always has tried. Because it would wind me up if I did that. The grammar was wrong or the sentence structure was wrong. Wait, Asabat, you want to be a hostage? I know a very kindly man who's just arrived in Monroe who will probably happily take people hostage. Yeah, okay. If I think about it as /try2. Alright, we're just gonna swing past Emerald, see if Constance is there. Just have to catch her in the times when she's alone? No, take her hostage when she's in a massive crowd. I need to, this is the kind of stuff where I wish Ranch had more mechanical guides. Like, I need to find out, what's the word? Fuck, when you want to try something in anger. Yes, not that. So before I try it in anger, I need to find out mechanically how the hoods and the handcuffs work. Before I try it in anger. I guess it's kind of practice, but there isn't really a saying for that. Try it in serenity. Well, you see, Mary, you helped me out with some socks the other day. Please, I need your help. A friend of mine, he's under the bridge. Yeah, in that dark alleyway. Aye, that dark alleyway, secluded, away from everybody. He's down there. He's down there, all on his own. Underneath the train tracks, so you can't hear anybody shouting. Hey, he's down there, right next to that rusty knife and a pair of handcuffs. Someone's got over that before, but that's great though, Asabat, because that's yes-anding shit, right? As a wild mountain man you could practice with. Well, oh, actually no, Obi does have shackles in the hood.
Wonder when I'll get there.
So he could. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. Actually, I miss playing the Crim, man. It's so fun. I miss playing Lore. Like, I wish... I'm desperate to get Obi to some kind of point where he can do something. Alexa, Jay's heating off. I think I'm warm enough now. You just see Cage or Marshall? Dun 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 dun. Is that because his story had come to the end, or you just were done playing him? I was thinking last night, like, coming to the realization that really I can just about play Obi and Marcus, but trying to do any more than 2 characters at a time is gonna be a nightmare. So I think Heath and Scooter are probably benched for the foreseeable. That's all right. We'll speed run Marcus. He'll be dead in 6 months. But this new serial killer whitelisting option does give me room to potentially bring in Charles Court, which is a storyline I have always wanted to do, but it's really reliant on Lore going along with it. Like, it really needs Lore to just buy into it. Come on. Has it really been 7 months? Holy shit. Oh yeah, it won't be for ages after. I don't have time to do it yet. But it's very much a serial killer storyline I've wanted to do for a long time. But it's very lore oriented. To actually give lore some cool cinematic moments where they feel like badasses. But yeah, it won't be for a while because I've got Obi and I've got Marcus, and I think that's to do them properly. I just need to focus on those two for now. I must raise that ticket about Marcus tonight. No Scooter. It's just, I don't have the time, Haggis, really. Like, I need, for Marcus and Obi's story to go places, they need to be around regularly. And if I'm splitting it between, like, 3 characters, I might only get on as Obi twice a week. Someone came about asking about Night Folk the other day, and Mary was like, how long do you have? Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that a serial killer rule has come in, because most servers end up having to put it in because a lot of people, I mean, dare I say it, a lot of people roleplay serial killers because they're living out a power fantasy and it's got nothing to do with the RP. And it gets fucking exhausting. Which is disturbing. Versus like, hey, I'm going to create a serial killer to tell a story that has an arc, right? Like, I already know for my serial killer that I actually want to tell, I already know if he succeeds, exactly the number of bodies he's going to drop, roughly how long it's going to last, and how, you know, the couple of endings that he could have depending on how other players react. Like, it's a finite story with an arc with a couple of optional endings, whereas a lot of people are just like, I fucking get off on stabbing characters. Okay, what's the character's story and motivation? Why are they like this? What's going to be their downfall? How are they going to get tripped up? They won't, because they're just, I'm just so vicious and powerful and violent. Why are you hard? Shut up, stop looking at me. That tends to be how a lot of serial killer RP is. Are you okay, Jake? Yes, I'm fine. Just having some very strong opinions about subpar shitty RP. But it's why I want to check about Marcus, because he's not... By Ranch's definition, he wouldn't be a serial killer, but I just want to make sure. Oh yes, the Lord must be punished. That actually sounds like a funny one-shot character. Oh my god, create a character for a one-shot who's just toxic RP man. Well actually I've min-maxed my character so I can't ever lose. I'm so hard right now. Ha, well, joke's on you, because according to law, section 6464-C, paragraph 4, word 7, you're not allowed to recognize me by this quality clothing. I'm so hard right now. That's how every one of his statements would end. Take it back, I hate it already. I hate this. Yeah, but you can only hate it because it's so fucking accurate. Unsubscribe if you make it. Brilliant. Is that how I get all this to end? I feel so sorry for Emerald Ranch. So many like player groups have tried to make this ranch work, and they always get so beset by robbers and stuff who target ranches. Oh, fuck, now I want a cheeseburger. Constance's been running it for a good while now. That's good. I remember when Scooter came, I think he like came across like 3 different families that were running this place. Oh, interesting.
Wait, what are you doing here?
Oh, easy. I just come to see Constance.
Leave right the hell now.
Yeah, okay, fella. Calm your dick.
No point wasting any more time on that now.
Man, that NPC gets feisty. Fucking hell. They always tell it's trouble chat when they get subtitles. You're like, fuck. You got subtitles. Back away. See, I don't actually know if this is a... Oh, hang on. So is that a property? Oh, it is. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to not. Other button. There we go. Send Charlie after him. Come on, you fanny. Square go. I think that is... Marcus murdered that NPC on another server. Didn't he, Sway? Or did I get Sway to do it? I can't remember if Marcus made Effie do it, or if Marcus did it in front of Effie just to prove how powerful he was. Bit of both. I think I killed him, didn't I, to show that we could get away with it.
Have a good day, you miserable dick.
Oh, I should put my Telegram in. Oh, I killed the porch guy so that Effie had to kill other people to defend herself. Wow, Marcus really was a despicable shit. He really was a nasty piece of work. But it's like you know, storytelling wise with the characters, like Obi has a couple of different endings that I could see for him, and none of them are what I would consider like a win state. Do you know what I mean? Like they're all a win state because they are all vaguely satisfying endings to his story.
I'll let you go. Not today, dear. Ammunition's too damn expensive. Arthur Morgan!
I wonder if I'll ever play Red Dead 2, chat. Oh, wow, I wonder. There will definitely be a bunch of Red Dead streams this weekend, chat. FYI. Oh shit, you heard me coming early, didn't you? You speedy bastard! Not speedy enough. I think Marcus definitely needs a protege. He like the fucked upness of Marcus really does shine through when he has a protege. Like when Marcus is operating by proxy is when he's most terrifying slash sickening. Boom, boom, boom. Bam, 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 bam. I think Effie was either going to be killed by Marcus or kill Marcus. See? Perfect. Perfect. Marcus would work well with ink. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, we need to fill up with some water when we get to Strawberry. Actually, let's pop into the forge. Just Obi out here doing a patrol as a non-lawman. Genuine concern, if I ever did bring Effie to Ranch, would she recognize Marcus as Charlie? I don't know. It's probably a conversation for us to have kind of offline to some extent, because for me at least, from an etiquette perspective, because this has happened a lot, right? Characters jumping servers and then sometimes other characters come along as well. In my experience, it's always been just a conversation between the two where you basically decide, like, no, I want this to be a fresh start for my character, or yes, I'm happy for them to remember them. Like, for me, I wouldn't want Marcus to be known by anyone who appeared in Monroe from a previous server, because he's only just kind of getting started, and that has the potential to, you know, pull the rug out from everything. Like, you could decide, like, well, if Effie came to Ranch, would they know each other? Or would they just be completely fresh? And if the storyline ended up going a similar way, then cool. Or we could even decide that, yes, actually, we would like them to come back together, but as a fresh slate. Like, that's cool too, but yeah, generally it's just, I've done it both ways. Obi's had a couple of people who's like, no, I'm happy to, you know, for us to remember each other. It doesn't really matter too much, I think, unless it's Crim stuff. Because the second anybody knows that Charlie is Marcus, that all falls apart. And I'm having too much fun as Charlie Duke. But also, yeah, Effie never saw Charlie. But yeah, in order for Effie to have to see through Charlie, we would have to agree that this is the same Marcus. Whereas for me, it's like when you do it that way, it's like this is an alt universe Marcus. So for his canon, yes, everything that happened with Effie in the past did happen. But Marcus on Monroe is an alt universe Marcus. And Effie would be an alt universe Effie. But then again, you know, you can cut it a lot of ways. Like, I would be happy for Marcus and Effie to recognize each other if, out of character, there was an agreement that, like, you know, I'm not going to shop you to law, or I'm not going to reveal this secret that I know of because I was with you on another server. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's another way you can slice it, where you keep the fact that they know each other, but you agree out of character you're not going to fuck over the RP that the other one's trying to do on the new server. Because, like, if Effie turned up and she was like, oh, I know that guy, he's a fucking psychopath, and went straight to law and went, oh, yeah, that guy's a fucking psychopath, get a file going on, get him on your list already to keep an eye on him. You know, and you go into the general store and Clem starts talking about Charlie Duke, and you're just like, oh, yeah, no, that's a guy, Marcus. That's a fake. He's a serial killer. Or whatever. You're like, oh, okay. So when was that? Oh, that was the... Okay, it wasn't quite one... Wait, 1 day ago? 5th of January? Must be under 48 hours again. Hey, she never told on him. That's true. Oh, God, I gotta stretch my back, chat. Oof. Oh. Let's be honest, Law wouldn't get off the porch. Do you know what? I haven't seen a lot of Law generally on the server, but we've only really been back on in the Christmas break. But the Valentine porch has been very empty. Right, we need to get some food, some water. Probably pop up to Strawberry, actually. Go and check in on the folk up there. Oh. Fuck's sake, chap. I keep forgetting. Gotta put my advert in, haven't I? Now, do we think Jay can remember which button he set up for pasting his OCI picture link? Businesses. Is it that one? Oh! Oh, yeah. Is OCI back? Yeah, basically, Susie, I was like, I want to play Obi, so I'm just going to have to play within the rules that I've been allowed to, out of character, and then see where it goes. Because the other option is I just don't play him at all, and I don't want to do that. So if I have to do 6 months of playing him as nothing more than information gathering, then I'll do that. And hopefully we can get it to grow to a point where we can actually do something. Doom. So in character, Obi has already reached out to MSO being like, okay, can we have an official liaison then? So that we can facilitate like information sharing and case handover and stuff so you guys can go and arrest them or whatever. But they did say that Obi might be able to go along for arrests, so essentially I've put my toys back in my pram. And we'll just RP what we can and see where it goes. I don't think you've got anything on you, do you, Thunderbolt? Tents, campfires. Oh yeah, we got given a book, didn't we? Purple tonic. Okay. Ooh, a nice little bit of clean hunting.
Sir.
Howdy. And dump all my rubbish out.
But yeah, I think for now I'm going to focus on Obi and Marcus. And I got lost you. Okay, that's it. Although I did have another idea for a character I want to spin up, but it would be an NPC. I want to spin up what I don't know what I would consider him being. A traveling merchant. Okay, so you know how you've got the general stores? I wouldn't mind spinning up a merchant to be around at this time of day to help EU players. So I'd have a wagon that has the general store's inventory on it. And I could log on, put a business telegram out saying the traveling merchant is available, and ride around at this time of day to folk who want to buy like boxes and tents and all that kind of stuff. For when there's very rarely a general store open, but there are like 50 plus players on. Yeah, I might chat about that with Jisk, because we were sort of spitting back and forth about you know, like what we call like straw man characters, you know. that they would just exist. Like I could just play them for an hour or something, like in the middle of the EU play hours, just to try to help that out. Because it makes no sense to me that like you need a general store to be able to buy a box and things like that. And maybe that's who I could make Jimmy Two Toes. Hi, I'm Jimmy Two Toes, traveling merchant. I got all sorts for you. You want a box? I got a box. Compass, of course. Tells you where north is. What's wrong with you? Come on, sort it out. You want a big box, small box, large tent? I got small tent. Big tent? No? Okay. Apples. Get your apples. Or I can make him a cockney. I do like a little cockney. Hello, my friend. Right, what have I got for you on the side of my way today? You want the best box? Got the best box in the world? Drum it up, drum it up. Oh, it's a big box. Yeah, okay, maybe a cockney. Fuck. Susie, what was his name? Arthur. Fuck. What was his name? Was it Archie? My character from Zweihander. Him. As the little traveling merchant. I could make him, I could make him look like that as well. Give him like that small character model. A little ginger bob. Little tubby little bastard. Hello, my friend. Name's Arthur. Arthur fuck. Arthur fuck's sake. Right, want a box? Wild West Hobbit time. Pretty much, yeah. I know it's a pain in the ass for players at this time. It would be good. Arthur Sleep. The little bastard that I couldn't kill. And you tried. I tried to make him shit at combat and he just kept fucking pocket sanding everybody. Oh, watch out. Fucking pocket sand. Wah! I don't remember what class he was, but once he had a couple of certain skills, he was fairly deadly in combat and he wasn't supposed to be. I think he had like pocket sand, which just like blinded every enemy within quite a big distance, which meant he had advantage on every roll or something like that. It was crazy. And then he could essentially just get up real close and stab him. It was ridiculous. What the hell was his name though? Arthur. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Because like, there's a GIF of him. If you search... Isn't there a GIF of him? Hang on, I'll have him in my TTRPG pictures. Character art. Fuck, he's just called Arthur. God damn it. But that was him. That's him. Arthur. But I don't know what his surname was. Fuck, did I keep his character sheet? Let's see. Zweihander. Empty character sheet. Arthur Mythfold. There we go. That was his name. I found his character sheet. Arthur Mythfold. There you go. 34-year-old male, knave, halfling, middle-class businessman, charlatan, rogue. There you go. Arthur. Arthur Mythfold, alright? What you want off the back of my fucking wagon? Oh, I didn't fill up my water or eat, did I? Well done, Jay. Arthur Mythfold. Yep, I'm gonna ping Jisk. Elven ears, exactly. It wasn't D&D, Shalom. This was Zweihander. You talking with Jisk? Not literally right now, but I will ping Jisk about possibly spinning up a little merchant to help folk during EU hours. Is it just the one? And don't forget to message about Marcus, yes. I don't think it'll be an issue. I just want to make sure that we don't get halfway down Marcus's storyline and then get pinged for like, hang on, this guy seems like a serial killer. You need approval. Hey, cat. How you doing? How weird. It's very odd to find one wolf. There we go. Found the other one. Holy fuck, did I hit it? Did I? Holy fuck, I did hit that one over there. Okay, we found... Obi, you are a fucking savage. Technically, it's not a serial killer. Yeah, so Ranch's definition is all about what the character motivation is. And while Marcus is incredibly violent and enjoys breeding chaos and will kill if somebody pisses him off, it's not the sole purpose of his character, right? It's not the sole motivation of his character, which is how Ranch define it. But I just want to kind of make sure before we get too far down it. Oh, there you are. Seeking, I think that's the difference, yeah. Like, he likes... He's more the sort of person that will take someone away and torture them in order to be able to manipulate them further than he is. See, did we get the other wolf fur? 2 wolf furs, 2 tooths, 3 meats. Like, he'd much rather just gaslight somebody into killing for him. Okay, now I've got to try and find my way back to Strawberry. That was savage, though. 3 rounds, 3 dead wolves. Good work, Obi. I do like the idea. They had it on Wild, and I think a few other rangers have it, like as an organization. It's quite interesting. But rangers, who essentially their job is to patrol the wild and do like basic medical for people that have found themselves downed by wolves 6 hours from town. There are/were rangers in Ranch. Oh, that's cool. I don't think there aren't any more though, right? I swear I saw somebody asking in the Discord recently and it was like, no, they don't exist. And like their sole purpose was essentially to go around mopping up cougars and bears and shit, so players weren't constantly downed by them. But it's a fun role. It's the kind of thing I could see Obi doing if he wasn't law. I mean, he's not law, but you know what I mean. Da, 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 dum. Sell that off. Forest Ranger Obi would be fitting, right? I can imagine it's the sort of thing he'd do when he retires, you know, riding in to save somebody from wolves and then just, but still with a cigar in his mouth.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's get you back to town.
It's just peak Obi.
Here I come, save your ass from a wolf again.
Obi Texas Ranger, yeah. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Well, hello there, little pussy. Well, now, maybe I should stroke the pussy.
Obi, what'd your wife think? Problem is when you have competing LEO organizations. Yeah, for sure. Like it worked on Wild, but I think like you say, they were quite distinct in their areas of responsibility. Let's loop up to Big Valley, see if it's do a little bit of hunting on our way back down. Not really much for Obi to do right now. And I'd like to at least pop in on Strawberry, have a little eye. Check the general store.
Only you can prevent people calling it lavender.
Well, it's not full of details, so that's good. Howdy, King Spence. How you doing? Welcome on in. Risha play RDR2. Risha went on a national parks road trip around the US Southwest. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that'll do it. This isn't really a good time to go up to the valley to hunt, but this game looks good. It is a very... Thought I heard a little panther cougar scream. I do have reshade on though, King Spence, so that will be doing part of it. So that's the native game, and then that's with my reshade on. It's a very subtle reshade, but it does make a difference. We're gonna get to Big Valley just as night falls, aren't we? It really is a gorgeous game. It is, which is crazy considering it's what, 12 years old? No, it can't be 12 years, can it? It was like driving through the heartlands in New Austin. It is a lovely, lovely, lovely fake world. Have mods, I'm guessing? Nope. Well, depends what you... which bit you're talking about, King. So this is not Red Dead Redemption. This is not Red Dead Online. This is essentially Red Dead Online, but it's a roleplay server, so it's a private server. It doesn't have mods in terms of affecting the way the game looks or anything like that. It has some custom scripts that run on it in terms of what you can do on the server, like drink water and stuff like that. But in terms of the looks of the game and its functionality, it's fairly vanilla. So yeah, so essentially a lot of the other people we'll bump into in the world will be other players, and we're all role-playing our characters. So this guy, for example, is Obidiah Colt. You'd rather play this than the main game? I think that's why I've never managed to complete the main game, because I played this in roleplay first. The main game kind of can't really touch it. Was it 2018 for RDR2? So what's that? 6 years. Oh, I guess it's 7 years now. If we ignore the fact it's October. Oh, look, Lavender Chat. Go get me a moose. I'm gonna try. Probably just gonna find a bunch of elk. Yeah, that's kind of where I get to it with Ethelfrid. And because I played this first, going into the single player game, like, none of the locations mean anything, because it's like, the first time you go to Saint Denis in the main game, I'm like, yeah, but this isn't special because I've been here a ton. Like going down to Blackwater to free Micah. I'm like, well, yeah, but I've been here. I've worked in this jail. Where are all the fucking animals? Very weird for there not to be any animal spawns. Oh, no. Horsies. Oh, there's some. It's just deers, though. No, that's... Oh, no, wait, what's that? Is that some elk over there? Yes. After 20 minutes, I start looking for someone to talk to in campaign after 5 years of role-playing it. Right, Vinny? That is what it's like. And I think the other angle that fucks it up for me is because in the roleplay world, right, you have to be much more well-behaved. In so much that, you know, you're supposed to roleplay like a normal, sensible person. So if you're a little bit of a chaos gremlin like me, like, I love the roleplay, it's fine. But it means when I get into the single-player game, and you're like, wait, I could just shoot everybody, steal a train immediately, and ride it around the map like my own private gun carriage? I'm like, let's do that! You know, I think we're gonna have to do this on horseback because they're gonna bolt as soon as I hit them. Too many of them. They're all getting in the way of each other now. All right, let's get this dude quick. I think the others will probably despawn. Yeah, like I wish I had played the game first before I'd roleplayed. Because it really does stop it from being worthwhile. Oh, Obi! He is a savage! am glad you get the arrows back, though.
Alright, up we go.
Is that a horse? Yeah. I think it's the antlers here that are worth the most money. The 2 elk is great. But there were a bunch of smaller elk as well. Oh, it's the pelt. I think the other smaller elk despawn. Antlers like 75. Oh man, I want the antlers to be worth more. I don't know why. Let's do. Okay, there's some small people there. Okay, I think the smaller elks. Oh no, what's that? That's a doe. Venison's the most profitable meat, and it's the easiest to get as well, I guess. Let's loop up this way. Let's do a proper actual kill on these little dudes. Be very quiet. We're hunting deer. Obi, you fucking savage.
Well, I see now. In hunting terms, we call that a twofer.
Oh, infinitely, Cat. Infinitely. I don't know if you're like me, though. I seem to vary wildly between shots like that, where it's like just a 2-for-2 headshot, and then I won't hit anything in about 10 arrows. I'm either amazing or absolute dog shit.
Darkness is coming in. The warm, welcoming bosom of the dark.
Oh yeah, there they are. See if we can get another twofer to finish the hunt. Or a nunfer. There we go. Exhibit A. I don't even think I winged. Nope. Nothing. What's a nunfer? That's where you hit nothing. Yep. What's a nun for praying? Jesus Christ. There you go. Don't say I don't ever give you anything. I don't like it in the dark, chat. Ah ha ha. Oh, right. I must have some more painkillers. Between this stream and mainstream. We saw today. Yeah, I've absolutely fucked my back doing something. I don't know what. I finished up. It started like midway last stream last night on my main channel. And by the time I finished stream, I was in a ton of pain. And when I stood up after stream, I was like, oh, fucking hell, I feel nauseous as fuck. And unfortunately, it's no better today. But my lower back is just like a solid fucking lump. Is there hunting unique at all, or is it just a simple script? No, it's pretty simple, to be honest. KGU. Slept wrong, turned too fast, sat wrong, sneezed, lifted a cube of sugar. Hunting wagons. You can get wagons that you can load up with stuff if you want, yeah. I think, is it a Civ update coming next? I'm not sure. I fucked off into there. Is that a possum? But yeah, hunting on ranch is very simple. Which is, you know, has its good and its bad sides, I guess. Depends on what y'all are into, really. I mean, ranch is a very, very good server. But I'd be lying if I said if, like, really in-depth hunting is something you want, that it's going to be the best for you. Next up, to my knowledge, is supposed to be... Oh, yeah, ranching. Yeah. Yeah, I remember, because they're going to introduce, like, cattle drives and stuff, aren't they? They had that on Sundance, but it was using just a paid-for script, which just about worked. And when it did work, it was really good fun. There's a lot of fun to be had taking cattle drives from, like, Emerald Ranch into Valentine to sell. It's really enjoyable. But the script was like, yeah, I'm going to work 1 time out of 10. And it would always spawn a little wolf attack at some point in the cattle drive, which was a nice little bit of fun, but a lot of the time it was a pain in the ass. We got a clip somewhere of Heath doing some cattle ranching. It was, it didn't go well. Imagine ranching on ranch. I know, right? Can't have that. Every time I think about starting up my own Red Dead server, I'm always like, I don't know what I'd call it. That's where I get stuck. I'm like, it'd have to have a great name. But a lot of the names that you want to use are already servers. So I'm like, what would I call it? Billy Big Dicks PvP Criminal Emporium. Cowboy Dollies. Sold. Well, you have to tell us now, Mr. V. I call mine Wet and Wild. There you go. I've just named it.
Goddamn drunk drivers.
The breeding script is bonkers. Wait, is that in relation to me calling mine Wet and Wild? My God, Shalom. Calm down. You just named mine Cowboy Game. Hey, should we log on to Cowboy Game? What is Mr. Wolfenstein up to? Firearms, oddities, antiques, and essentials. DeVoe is... Oh, wait, that's Constance DeVoe. Yeah, of course. No, that's just my sex tape. Title of. Going to attract the ERP crowd? Okay, but only if they stream it all. I was going with stranded RP. I mean, that's not the worst, is it? Where's my brush? There it is. I mean, I'll just settle for being able to brush my horse without being on it. Stranded without any good RP. Horseshoe RP. I think that already exists, possibly. Purple Perished Redemption. Oh, Jesus, why don't you just call it Throbbing Member RP? Do, 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 do. Damn, that's what your suggestion was going to be. I knew it, Tom. You always struck me as a throbbing member kind of guy. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Veiny Johnson escapades. Wow. Wow. Come on, chat. You'll get me banned from streaming Ranch. Wait, are we getting riding solo side saddle? Wait, are you? I would like to be able to brush and feed from the ground, access all the horse-related emotes from the saddle and ground, and ride solo side saddle. Gotcha, gotcha. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, they're all venison. I think it's just because you find so much venison, but then 2 fur is worth half of that. I wanted a roleplay teaching women to ride side saddle. That's a good question, actually. Is it in the... Oh, it's not in the base game.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I need my fancy French lady to ride side saddle. Yeah, I don't know how you do it if it's not in the base game. Because if I remember rightly, that's why female peds can't use... Oh, is it the guitar, I think, female peds can't use? And what's the other one? Certain sitting emotes and things, aren't there? Oh, ow. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Howdy.
What you got your mask up for in town? What you trying to hide, buddy?
You can ride side saddle, Tom, but only only as a passenger. I don't know why I struggled to speak then. But yeah, only as the passenger. The ride side saddle animation is just a matter of applying it to the rider in saddle. Oh, okay. But then I wonder, is the existing side saddle animation compatible with it being the person at the front, though, because they have to hold the reins, and they might not have created the animation to be side saddle but holding the reins and things like that. Sire VLC has managed to get the rider to side saddle too. Oh, okay. I think we had side saddle in Gilded. Ow. Oh, fuck. I went onto Gilded for a grand total of 1 times, had a terrible interaction with a player who was a lore character above all things, and I was just like, you know what? No, that's not for me. Obi nearly said something flippant then. Delicious stew. I love that you throw the bowl onto the ground and then, yeah, it's still in your inventory. Double bowl. Littering. Look, we've been over this. I hate the fact that my character litters, okay? But there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, ranch is hella stable. Would you like to know how not to throw the bowl? Yes, please! Yes, please! Oh, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, the yoga maneuver I like is when you ride towards a cliff edge and your character just 180s their upper torso. It's amazing. Oof. Hang on, chat. Gotta stretch this. Oh. Obi can just stand for an old man for a second while I move around in my seat. I really need to favorite some of these. There we go. So at any point after you start eating, you can use the Z menu to stop the animation. I recommend waiting until they start to wipe their mouth, then cancel it to avoid a weird animation stop. Ooh, okay, because I have a button on my Stream Deck for cancel animation. So that could be quite smooth. Here he is, Obidiah Colt. That's amazing. Thank you, Cap. I hate littering because Obi would 100% never do that. I don't mind if it was, you know, if it was Heath. Heath would just throw it on the floor and be like, oh no, look at that. You don't like it, clean it up yourself, you prick. Whereas Obi would never do that. My favorite thing is when doctors genuinely recommend shit that is just so cockamamie and antithetical to what we do today. This is the age where some of us were legit ingesting and eating mummies. Mmm. Mmm. Tasty mummy. This is an underrated thing to do, by the way, in roleplay. Is just fucking sit somewhere and watch and chat. Like, sitting on a porch. Yeah, assuming you don't have an actual job to go off and do. So I'm like, what did you come back with that was really fucking heavy? Hey, a duck. Definitely doesn't sound like a scam that's going to try and steal my Discord account. You love my content, do you? Here's a little bit of advice to the scammers that programmed you. Normal people don't fucking call it content. Just, you know, just as a little FYI, you absolute fucking shit nugget. Please go and find something useful to do in the world that makes it a better place instead of making it shitter. Bam, 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 bam. Jay, I love your content. I love your Jay Simpy. I will fucking... I won't do anything, actually. Hashtag Jay, I love his content. Hey Jay, I enjoy your video live streamed media.
I'm gonna go see what's open in the Telegram station real quick.
What is that?
I'm gonna go check the telegrams real quick.
If you want Jay's real content, sub to his exclusive only feat.
Oh, I'm about to give you yours.
I get so much of that shit, chat, as a streamer. The number of emails I get that was like, hey, we really enjoyed your most recent content. We think you'd be a great fit for our yoga and leisure wear. And you're like, what? Tell me you've never watched a single one of my streams. Oh, I didn't actually mean to lead you. That's fine. All right, here you go.
And away we go, Obidiah.
I love your content. Just ban yourself already. Every Raid Shadow Legend email ever. Uh-huh. I moaned at
What do you mean, my horse?
Stream Elements recently for sending so many emails that are like, hey, you've got a sponsorship opportunity. You could earn up to $20,000. And you're just like, no, I couldn't. So I gave them constructive shit about stop putting that in your emails. And they replied like, oh, we're legally we have to tell you how much you could earn up to. And I'm like, yes, but legally you don't have to put it in bold and underline it and make it 10 times the font size of everything else in the email, do you? Do you, though? You could also put a massive disclaimer in the email that maybe most streamers, in fact, almost no streamers will earn that rate. You know, just as a fucking thought, you scabby fucks. I realize you need to whip up enough streamers to randomly promote whatever shit you're peddling this week so that the advertiser who has bought the space that you're doing this promotion for will still give you money because they think they're getting a return on getting 100 random people to talk about how great HelloFresh is, which nobody will subscribe ever. But these poor streamers will spend their time pushing your shit so that they think they're going to make 20 grand because they're so desperately poor because the world and the modern existence that we have has stripped away all value in art and content production, that now everything's just a mass manufacture of capitalist bullshit. But you know, sure, tell me how much I could earn up to. Breathe. So anyway, chat, don't forget to use code JBRE1 on HelloFresh.com. This stream is sponsored by HelloFresh, which my box was delivered at 10 o'clock last night, way past the time when I would have needed it to cook my fucking dinner. But it's alright because they used Every to deliver it, the most reliable courier on the face of the planet. Thanks, HelloFresh. Oh, hi, Doc. How you doing, Doc? The day is here. Jay has begun his rants. Yeah. So how was it once you got it down off your roof? You say that, Susie, but I have literally had to go out and find my HelloFresh box a couple of times. Because it's like, we've delivered it. And it's like, great. It's within a 1 mile radius of my house. Let's see what we can find.
Straight through the heart.
Bow, bow, bow. How are you, Doc? Did you have a good birthday? Did you do birthday things? Hide and seek fresh, yeah. I liked the fact that they rebranded themselves to Every because we all knew how shit Hermes was. And they literally opened the door to they will lose every parcel. Like, it's right there. Who did your rebrand? Four slices of cheesecake alone in my pajamas. So what you're basically saying is you had the best birthday ever. We got moldy green beans in our Gusto box the other day. They got a very snotty email and we only got £2 credit back. If they weren't convenient, I would have cancelled. Yeah. I mainly, and I get it because it's such a logistics process to get, you know, everybody's week of food out the door. But when you contact them to go, oh yeah, I haven't had a box delivered this week. And they're just like, oh, well, we will refund it. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I still don't have any fucking food for the week. It looks like a wang. They called Big Steve's massive pipe repair. Down, down, down. Da-da-down, down, down. I'll swing past the ranch, back down through roads into San Denis. See if we can find some more people skulking around the back alleys. Quote, selling cigarettes. Close quote. It's my 40th this year, chat. How disappointing do we think my birthday is going to be? On a scale of 1 to I wish I hadn't reached this age. Oh, wow, Jay, that got dark. That got dark real quick. It'll be fine. Yeah. How insipid. It'll be fine. Ugh. No more disappointing than my 40th will be. Exactly right. All birthdays are disappointing past childhood. I mean, if I, as an adult, someone was like, hey, do you want to go to a soft play and then 10-pin bowling in a Pizza Hut? I'd be like, yeah. Buy a Lego kit or do something you wanted to do when you were younger. Well, I've basically left it to my partner. I'm like, it's my 40th. So you've got to do something. I'm like, I did something great for your 40th, so that's tough shit now. You gotta do it. Poor Millie. Poor Millie? What about poor me? So adult birthdays have been much more fun. See, that's the way to do it. They don't encourage adults to celebrate their parties at Chuck E. Cheese. Like, you could at least give her a hint. Look, Tom, if she doesn't know me well enough by now, then we're breaking up on my 40th, by the sounds of it. Maybe that will be her gift. She'll finally set me free. If you don't know, freedom, Jay, so we can be together. Wait, Tom, are you finally on board with cock? You finally had your moment. So proud of you. Because it was only a few Warhammer streams ago. Boom! He's come so far. Well, that's because it's been a while. Ah, it was right there. I'm trying desperately to GTA this deer. Where am I from? I am from England. For my sins. Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say, you can't still be up. Angleland. Chat, quick question for you. Am I the only person, like, not excited for, GTA 6? Favorite football team? I hate football with a passion. So, none of them. No, I don't hate football with a passion. That's not fair. I like the sport. I hate everything else around football. I hate the culture. I hate the fans. Just all of it. Can I ask why you're not excited? Because, I mean, I don't know, right? None of us know exactly what's going to be in GTA 6. But funny, we were talking about this recently on I can't remember if it was on a Red Dead stream or on my other channel, but how every game that comes out now always seems like it has to be 1,000 hours long with 1 billion side quests, and I'm just tired. Jesus Christ. So the idea of, okay, it's another massive open world game, cool. I don't see what can be done in that space, in that genre. I don't see how it can be iterated on any further to make it a fundamentally different experience from GTA 5. That's basically it. And that's how I feel about a lot of games at the moment. Like, the most fun... I've never finished GTA 5, actually. I quite enjoyed it. It was okay. Main story can be co-op. See, that might be fun. That might be fun to stream it. The most fun I had in GTA 5 was you could create your own races. So me and my bunch of friends, like we were in our 20s again, I guess at that point. No, maybe early 30s. I can't remember. But we created what we called rocket jousting. So we created racetracks in GTA 5 that were pretty much, depending on exactly where they were in the maps, straight lines back and forth, right? So for example, you would race from one end of the runway to the other end of the runway, turn straight back round and race back down again and then back up again. But on the way, you would pick up the rocket pickups for your car. So what you ended up happening was cars coming towards each other, both armed with rockets, hence the name rocket jousting. So it would usually take about 10 minutes for anybody to even manage to finish the first lap. And it just became fucking hilarious, and it was carnage, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The kind of laughing where you're just in tears. Because somebody would like just almost get to the point where they would complete a first lap and then get randomly hit by a rocket that someone fired 2 minutes ago from the other end. And the rage when someone's almost about to finish the 10-lap race and they're like, I can't even finish the first lap, you fuckers! Jay has finished. Very good fun. Like blue shell rage, pretty much, yeah. But it would also end up being like super cinematic. And by the end of the, the race, the track was just littered with the burnt out shells of cars. And we put like, obstacles in the track itself. So you had to kind of swerve around. It was great. Great fun. I think I might even have a couple of random clips from it saved somewhere. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what Rockstar do with GTA, because it's Rockstar. It's probably going to be something quite, intriguing, but I can't see how it's going to be fundamentally a different thing than GTA 5. Because while, video games are a fixed medium, there's only so much we can still do in them. Faggio jousting? Is that the same as genital jousting? You're not allowed to play that on stream, are you? What if GTA 6 lets you play co-op? See, that would be of interest to me. Not on a Twitch stream. OnlyFans it is then. Do I have to upload a picture of my own genitals to play genital jousting? Building CFX into the game from the get-go would be amazing. Yeah. Actually, seeing as we're not hunting anymore. I really hope that they didn't just buy CFX to shelve it. Oh, let you play the cop, sorry. Yes, that would be good fun. Genital jousting, surprisingly intense on the graphics. It's all that full 3D rendering of a throbbing member. Why shelve it when they can monetize it? I mean, yeah. I don't know. My corporate brain says that they bought CFX to keep control of it rather than do anything with it. But maybe I'm being cynical. There is not an ounce of me that thinks, oh yeah, Rockstar have like, put 100 grand into a CFX development team and given them the resources and the time to develop CFX properly with full support. No. They've bought it so that they can keep control of it and own it. And then they've probably bought it and gone, yeah, we'll just carry on with whatever you're doing, but we're not going to give you any help. We just won't sue you into the ground now. This is fucking dark with the reshade on. I can see. Yeah, there's certainly no more support for Red Dead Online. Yeah, that dipped a while back. But then I'm not sure they ever really supported Red Dead Online. Like, that turned into a shit soup from the off, I think. When is GTA 6 due? Is it next year? Or is it this year? I don't even know if they've officially given a year yet. Oh, it's this year. Okay. In theory. What's the difference between Red Dead Online and Red Dead RP? Yukina, there are two variants of Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's call it that. So forget the RP angle for now. You can either buy Red Dead Redemption... Oh, wait, are you just talking about culturally, as it were? Not actually, technically speaking. Yeah, essentially Red Dead Online has fuck all rules and it's just a bunch of turds running around shooting at each other. That's it. Like, you don't go onto Red Dead Online to roleplay. You just go on to play the game but you're shooting at other people and you just go, I'm gonna firebomb your horse. Shut up, Mom! I'm playing on my games! I'm gonna firebomb you. That's Red Dead Online. Whereas this is Red Dead Roleplay. Well, I'm gonna firebomb you now because I'm the biggest, baddest person in this roleplay server. I mean Monroe. I'm so scary. I'm gonna... Mom, I'm playing on my roleplay games. I want to firebomb you now, but I'm gonna do it with an accent because I'm roleplaying. Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, Red Dead Online is I'm gonna firebomb you. Red Dead Roleplay is I'm gonna firebomb you, but I'm putting on a voice. Like there is, I would say there's like a halfway house, you know, which is public Red Dead Roleplay servers. So their servers focused on roleplay, but anyone can join and there's no whitelisting process. So Raj is a private whitelisted Red Dead roleplay server. Like I went on Gilded when it was a public server. It was all right. Like it wasn't griefy. No, online you still create your own character. A lot of the character creators on a lot of roleplay servers use the same character creator from Red Dead Online. So you still create your own character. I think there's even still voice chat, isn't there? But people aren't role-playing their characters. In the main. I think, God bless them, you do get people that try and role-play on Red Dead Online, which is insane to me. Looking to sell treasure map. Looking to give my wild Colt horse a new home. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh. What's that? Armadillo pickaxe. Mon's Forge is open. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I forgot there's a little story on RDO, isn't there? There's not a lot happening for Obi today. Oof. I wonder if he should ping MSO again. No, I'll tell you what we could do. Is we know somebody in MSO now. Obi does know somebody. Well, we could email Nat. Natty B. Ow. Because I think Natty B should see the telegrams that come into MSO.com.
Dear Nat, hope you're well. I have a favor. No! Favor to ask.
Look at that, chat. I'm even spelling it like a stupid American.
I have a favor to ask. In your newfound capacity in the Department of Corrections, I telegrammed MSO.com about a week back now to extend a hand of collaboration. But alas, I have had no reply. Are you able to see if this telegram was received? Not expecting you to chase up a reply. I'd just like to know that it got through. All the best, Obidiah. Send my telegram.
I'm gonna sneeze now. I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. I hadn't thought that about how I gotta make sure I spell my telegrams American. Oof, ow. Makes you chuckle when Twitch tells you spelled favor wrong. Do you remember that time, chat, I sneezed, but instead of pressing the mute button, I put this button on instead and just went, Choo! That was good fun. Wild times, Jay. Wild times. I am out of control, chat.
Howdy.
God, Sandony is beautiful. Ooh, tomorrow, chat, I'm going to be able to reach out to the artists because they open their commissions tomorrow to get artwork for Marcus. I'll see how much they charge.
Howdy.
Oh, hello.
Howdy.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are
Very
you?
well, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Just riding around the city, taking in the sights and sound. Everything okay with you?
Yeah, everything is alright.
I think I saw you in Valentine earlier.
Yeah, quite probable. I've been all the way up to Big Valley for some hunting today and made my way back down to Saint Denis just now.
Oh, I see.
Trying to do the rounds, as it were. Keep an eye on places. You all medical?
No.
Medical trainees, me and Savannah.
Yeah, and this young lady here is she's applying as a secretary.
Secretary for the law.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, good luck. Hopefully you can get them to reply to some telegrams.
Hopefully.
Well, I hope you all have a quiet night and stay safe.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right.
Be safe.
Take it easy.
You too.
Proper Sandony ladies. I tell you what, if Obi wanted to be a ladies' man, I reckon Obi would do well, chat. I reckon Obi's got some very relaxed riz to him. Chat, I got a present for you. Oh, hang on, let me put the light on.
There you go.
Oh, it's beautiful. Sandony is gorgeous. I'll just loop down to Kareem's. Kareem's an interesting one for Obi because whilst Obi does operate in the grey, him and Kareem have very different moral approaches to things. Like, Kareem doesn't care if he supplies someone with dynamite and they use that dynamite to blow up a saloon, right? And people get injured. Whereas Obi is not forgiving to that. But he is useful to Obi, so it's tricky. It is tricksy. Oh! Okay, the cat's fine. Woo.
God damn it, Obi, parked your horse. Here you go.
Wait, why does that lure command not work? Oh. Excuse me, bot. Oh, for fuck's sake. So there's a, for those who don't know, there's a big Twitch issue at the minute whereby it keeps logging everybody's bots out. I didn't realize it can happen once you were fucking logged in.
The goddamn.
There we go. To reactivate the fucking bot. But I've had to be logging in about 6 times every freaking day.
Alright, there you go.
Good old Twitch. Let's see if that works again now. I might have to now I've got to reconnect the bot. No, and now it's logged the bot account out. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. Bot's dead for now, chat. Logging the... So basically, Firebot, you log in as both obviously the streamer, and then if you want to use a bot account, you log in as the bot account as well. But that's an extra step I can't do right now. Yeah, it's an issue that happened from last night, I think. It just keeps logging out a bunch of bots. Well, no, it's not. Yeah, it's not that it's logging out everybody, Merv. So it logs out. No, it's not to do with Firebot either. It's literally Twitch's side. Like multiple bots are affected by it. Has your internet been behaving better than yesterday? Yes, in the main. I did lose it earlier today for about 30 seconds.
There is no Kareem. Where the hell are you, Jisk? Jesus Christ.
Interesting. NPCs running always makes me nervous. Because they don't usually run for no reason. Very quiet day today. The more I think on it, chat, the more I think my #1 tip for being a good role player. I don't know if it'd be #1. Definitely like top 3 of Jay's tips for being a good role player. It's a really simple one. Ask questions. That's it. Ask questions. That's all you've got to do. That's it. That's the only difference, especially if it's somebody you've never roleplayed with before. Like once you've roleplayed with another character, you've got stuff to talk about. But when you first meet, like Obi just then, how are you all? Yeah, are you all medical? What are you doing here? How's your day been? But none of them asked me why I was patrolling, right? Oh, what are you doing in town? Where have you been? How did your hunt in Big Valley go? Like that's what cultivates really easy back and forth. Just ask a question. That's it. That will keep shit going. Like whenever I meet a character, my go-tos are always like, oh, so what brings you to Monroe? Or, you know, what do you do here? I mean, it's essentially small talks. Howdy.
Hello.
It's hard out here for autistic people to make small talk. I mean, Doc, I'm autistic as fuck. I can do it in RP. No, that's not fair. I can do it in real life as well because I mask to the nth fucking degree. And I've learnt through pattern recognition the things I'm supposed to say. How I haven't realized this before, I don't know, is when I'm in a conversation with most people, if I know them, it's different. But if I don't know somebody very well, or if I'm not comfortable enough just to be silent, 9 times out of 10, my brain is like a dialogue tree when I'm talking to somebody, right? I'm listening to what you're saying and I am taking it in, but my brain is going, okay, they've said A. To keep the conversation going, I need to pick either response B, F, or questions G or L. I'm trying to figure out what the correct response is for the next bit of the conversation. I have to think like that because otherwise I would just not reply. I'm like, okay, they're talking about their pet, right? Okay, so pick anecdote number 4. And yes, look them in the eye. Okay, now look away. Because otherwise I would just stare at you and I just wouldn't say anything unless what you had said was particularly interesting to me. So yeah, we lost our dog last year. That would be it. I'd be like, okay, okay, thank you for the statement you just made. Like that's it. Okay. Actually, that's not true. If someone told me that they'd lost their dog last year, I would immediately cuddle them and weep with them for a 6-month period. Because then we hit the double empathy problem of autism. I might not look like I feel anything, but when I do feel things, oh my fucking days, am I going to feel it twice as much? I would run to put on a Sarah McLachlan song. I'd just be like, this space is yours, this space is yours. I will hold you. You may openly weep now. I haven't seen Bad Ideas Bear in chat, but they were the first one to tell me about. There's something called the double empathy problem for autistic people. This description is tism to fuck too. I really want to get an official diagnosis so I don't have to feel like a fraud. But you know, a lot of realizing how my brain works is like, oh dear, fuck. Okay. Oops. You submitted mine recently. 18-month waiting expectation. Fucking hell. Ooh, well done, Big D. I guess it wouldn't hurt for me to put my name in on the NHS. I mean, God knows what the fucking wait would be. But I might as well be waiting. It's a lot of fucking horses. Howdy.
Hello.
Get a bit to the dentist by the time it comes around. The good news, actually, is that my tooth pain that I had from Sunday night has disappeared, so that's good. It took me 33 years to get an ADHD diagnosis. Fucking hell. I'm not emotionally ready to get the other one yet, and that's fair. I don't know, I would say, and again, obviously, it's all down to the individual, but for me, stumbling into the fact that I am probably highly autistic, in the main, there's been a little bit of grief about it, but mainly sort of grief about how I've reacted to things in the past.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I think about my Wild ban a lot, like the way in which I reacted to getting banned from Wild was autistic as fuck, and it didn't help, and it cost me my ability to get back into the server. So that, like, that makes me grieve. Like, fuck, if I had known back then the way I was reacting was, you know, mainly down to the way my brain works, then I probably could have saved myself the heartache of being locked out of Wild. So there's like a little bit of grief there for things like that, but in the main, it's been quite nice. Like a relief almost. Like, oh, I see.
Hey, mister.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know if the law office is open?
Well, I mean, this time of day, you'll be lucky as hell to find a lawman in the whole state, to be honest, but I haven't seen anybody up in town. There's a couple up in Valentine, I think.
Alright, thanks, mister.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, just had them looking for my brother, but there's no point now.
Okay, well, fair enough. But yeah, you might find some up on the porch in Valentine.
Thanks.
All right, you stay safe.
You too, sir.
I want to play as an orphan waif. Do it. Do it! Oh, hang on. I'm gonna message Joey, actually. Because Joey was taking the bar, right? What was it? Joey was becoming... Yeah, Joey was becoming a lawyer. I'm gonna drop Joey a note. Recipients. Joe. I doesn't really need a title.
Hi, Joey. Just wanted to check in on you. How are you faring? Also wanted to see if you'd heard about your bar application. Got my fingers crossed for a win for you. I'm still poking my nose where it don't belong and waiting to see if MSO wants any of the information I sniff out. We shall see. All the best, Obidiah.
I love that he's got an A in his name, so I can go Obidiah. See you, Doc. Get cracked. You make me want to add RP to the list. I mean, RP's very good. I think I would just say be careful depending on how addictive your personality is, because you will stay up till 5 in the morning playing it. Like, thankfully, I know someone with that problem. Yeah. Yeah, me too. It's not the same person. And then, oh, I'm so tired. Well, you were up until 5 a.m. Let me look at my bag of fucks to give. Sorry, it's empty. Go to bed earlier. Alright, I think we'll bumble back up towards Valentine. We'll swing by the ranch again. Couldn't possibly say, Murph. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, hi, Spiky. That's why you never let yourself play WoW. See, WoW is the one game, despite being, you know, turning 40 this year and being a prime candidate for being into WoW, never played it. I think I played like an hour or two at a friend's house many, many moons ago. But it just didn't get me. Ah. Sometimes still coding to 2 or 3 a.m. Yeah, I don't know, I have an odd kind of addictive personality. Like, I can get addicted to something, but I don't lose awareness of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can make myself stop. Like, I would stay up, yeah, like, I've stayed up until, you know, 2 or 3, working on stuff for stream or whatever, but only because I'm like, yeah, it's fine, I can do that today. And I know it would be a one-off. But also, if it got to 2, and I was like, no, go to bed now, I would get up and go to bed. Because, you know, I have that part of my brain that lets me do that. How late do I play on Ranch? The latest I would ever be on Ranch generally would be like 1 a.m. That's like, if it's during the week, like 1 a.m. Jay needs his 8 hours. Also, I don't want to die and not having a good circadian rhythm over the course of your life. It's one of the big fucking indicators of dying early. Like, fucking up your circadian rhythm for an extended period of your life absolutely strips years off your life. They did a lot of studies about this, but they found like shift workers, night shift workers especially, on average something like had lost like 10 years of their life comparatively. But it's also part of like what RP means to people. Like, for me, I can't think how to phrase this. I kind of RP for you lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, my motivation to come onto Ranch and roleplay is to put on a show for the stream. That's the driver for me to do roleplay. If I wasn't streaming it, I wouldn't RP ever. I wouldn't roleplay for myself. I find that dull as fuck. The bit I like is putting on a show with these characters for people to watch. If I wasn't streaming this, I'd have almost close to no interest in doing it. I definitely want to ping Jisk about spinning up a little merchant man for EU hours. Alright, let's shuffle up to Valentine and then I'm going to call it a day with Obi. I'm going to take some more fucking painkillers. And then we'll be back on the main channel tonight, chat, in an hour and 13 minutes over on twitch.tv/JBritton. So just the same name, but no RP. With the original Resident Evil, which I'm very much enjoying. Is roleplay pretty active? It depends what time zone you're in, Simpy. I would say Ranch is very active comparative to most, to be honest. Like, there's about 60 or so players on at the moment, which for EU hours is very good. Wild RP, for example, which is the other big server, or high-quality roleplay server, generally, I think, is pretty dead EU time until, like, 6 o'clock, at least. But generally speaking, EU hours, most servers don't get busy until, as King Alim says, 5 p.m. Eastern US. So about 10 o'clock at night, essentially UK time, Ranch will hit its capacity of 240 players, pretty much be full for the rest. How am I finding the OG Resi? It's hilariously bad, Susie, in the best possible way. I've only streamed it once though, so we're only into the second stream of OG Resi. So it varies, Simpy. You get public servers which you can just join. Ranch is whitelisted. I would personally recommend taking the effort to apply for a whitelisted server because the quality of the servers and the roleplay is such that you probably won't get put off roleplaying. If you go onto a public server, it's real fucking hit and miss as to the quality you'll get. So you might end up shooting yourself in your foot and being like, oh, this roleplay stuff is shit, and never wanting to do it again. Thanks, Mr. V. Yeah, the bot would normally work with an exclamation mark ranch, I think. But because of Twitch's fuckiness. Yeah. Highly recommend. Oh, ow. Highly recommend ranch. Very good.
Woo. Yeah, it's drug time, chat. Give me the drugs.
I'll see how I feel tonight, chat. I might try popping on ranch after stream tonight. But I don't think I'd get in. I did manage to get on very briefly as Obi last night, but I joined the queue and then went downstairs and made dinner because I was like, it's gonna take me a while to get in the queue or to get through the queue. Would I be capable of getting on the floor to do a stretch? Yes. Like, I don't think this is the same injury as my back has had previously. I think this is a new pulled muscle thing from just being active on Sunday. Can we just stretch you on a rack, Jay? I do quite want to do that. You know when you hang like a bat? You just like fully dead swing on a like chin up bar to decompress your whole back. I kind of do want to start doing that. It looks so comfortable. Just decompress your spine. I've got a heating pad on right now, Big D. We'll go to the Telegram station, delete my advert. Inverted incliner or something. What's that? It used to be like super popular in the 90s, was it? It's like you strap your feet into some boots and then hang from your feet. Suspension boots. Well, they had an official name. Okay, business or take Obidiah off. Inversion table. There we go. Just hang myself over the back of the sofa. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Hang on, let's have a look in stream chat. Oh wow, they do exist. Gravity boots for inversion decompression. Nice. We have a jacuzzi, which is lovely. Oh yeah. It's like my #1 desire for this house is to get a hot tub. So good. And they're not actually that expensive, believe it or not. Like, I had one in my old house, and then it got wrecked in the move. Like, you can get fairly decent, like, inflatable ones that are heated and have bubbles and stuff. Big enough for 2 people for about 300 quid. They're just not the most efficient in terms of keeping the heat in and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, hello.
Savannah, hop on.
Yeah, let's go.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Yeah, I need to go and check it on Edith, so...
It's all the ladies again. Do I have anything to sell? Yeah, a little bit. I definitely feel like Obi is the kind of man that would make ladies of old go, oh my. That's what I feel Obi is like. They just see him chopping some wood in his lumberjack shirt and just be like, oh my. People stew. Exactly. He's so rugged.
Well, I'll keep you safe. Well, you want to swoon and such.
Ladies love a widower. Wow! And he has a beard, yeah. Dead wife and a beard? Oh my. Oof. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Stretch and medicate.
You know, it doesn't seem too efficient having you sweep the same spot. Just thought I'd let y'all know. Yeah, I maybe get past. Jesus Christ, dumbass.
Tragic backstory adds 100 points of sexiness. Oh, I'm so glad these rooms aren't locked anymore. Oh, do we have bed interactions? Oh, we don't have any bed interactions. Boo!
Oh, Mr. Obidiah, I do declare.
Right, there you go, chat. That's the end of Obi for today. Let's see if we can go do a Ridley raid on. Let's check the Ranch RP Hass route. Who's streaming? I'm streaming. I was about to raid somebody, but they have pedo in their name. And now I'm like, no, I don't think... It's like, maybe we won't. Okay. We go. Oh, this is the guy I think we tried to raid the other day, but Twitch was having a funny 5 minutes and it wouldn't let us. Oh, Asabat is live? Hang on. Are you sure they're not showing up in the in either the Hass route or the Discord? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No, we're gonna raid Lady Asabat, of course. All right, go say hello to Lady Asabat. Plays Mary. He's a wonderful role player. Go say hello, chat. I'll be back in about an hour on the main channel for more Resident Evil nonsense. Bye, chat.